Welcome to this week's episode of Hello Again Wednesday with Brent Miller. Each Wednesday you can join in as his special guest. Answer along with the question of the day. Listen to life stories. Follow him on Spotify or your favorite podcast platform. On Facebook or his YouTube channel, Brent Miller, What's on His Mind.
This week's episode 208, TV and Cars.
And now,
Welcome to Hello Again Wednesday with Brent Miller. Hold on a sec. I'm trying to get my camera up and running. Stop it and restart it. There it is. Okay, now we are rolling. All right. Up. Come on. Sit up straight. There we go. And that's really loud right there. So let me bring this down just a touch like this right here. And I'm actually trying to do something that I've done way in the past, and that was a dual broadcasting. I actually have a it's called Brent. Oh, what's it called? Brent Miller, What's on His Mind. Called Brent Miller, What's on His Mind. That's my YouTube channel, and I can see it's going to be a little choppy, probably because I'm trying to do two at the same time besides Facebook. We're still going to let this roll out, and we're going to try it as I did in the past. Yeah, I see Facebook's up and running. It says stream finished. Dismiss. Oh well, I'm not really sure why it didn't work on my Facebook, on my YouTube. Must be the wrong thing. Anyways, hey, YouTube, you'll get back at it another time. We'll see if it'll actually set up or not. I'm not gonna do anything else to mess with it, so I might just end it on YouTube. Sorry about that. Let's go over here and the stream on YouTube, and so it's just me and you guys on Facebook, and man, all trapped. Just one of those difficult days. Okay. Welcome to Hello Again Wednesday, episode 208, and my camera just froze again. Come on, pop up camera. There it is right there. All I had to do was snap just like that. And so it's just a messed up day. Anyways, thanks for watching this Hello Again Wednesday episode. You guys here, I'm going to get rid of that right there so it doesn't mess up anything else. And so it's going to be just a couple of things today as we get into this week's episode. You saw us TVs and cars. And that being said, it's just, well, let's go like this. You'll guess it with the question of the day. What's a purchase that you've made that you later or right away regretted making that purchase? And for whatever reason, you regretted making the purchase, either later on or right now, you just regret making that purchase. That's the question of the day. Just a little update on me for everyone out there listening and watching. I do see a surgeon on June 11th. It's going to be a brand new surgeon. And I hope it goes well. It's the one I was referred to is no longer in the group. So I'm going to see someone else in the group. I'm not even sure who it is. But usually when it's a group, it's a cool thing because the group talks about your situation. That's what I was told in the past. And so well, I'll be seeing them on June 11th, and probably shortly after that, according to my neurologist, I'll be having surgery. So, you know what? I can feel it really catching up. I have my leg cramps are coming back, not as severe as that one year, but I do have the leg cramps again. Definitely a huge ache in the bottom of my back, and just achy. And so, in fact, I was talking with Boomer. Boomer calls from England, uh, and so me and Connie was talking to him, and I sat on the couch, and I actually fell asleep. I don't know. It's just I think my body is getting tired because of what it takes to do the things that I'm doing, and so it's just very tiring. So back to the question of the day, though. Regretting purchases, man. We bought a Nissan Versa, and it was the sedan style, and probably one of the smaller sedans is what the Versa is. And from the get-go, I mean, toward the end of the first year, boom, we get this reading on the car saying that the mass airflow, and they're all electronics. It's not a part. I mean, it is a part. It's a $500 part for a piece of plastic that is supposed to tell your computer how the airflow is supposed to be going and regulated. And it's just a joke. And it comes up all the time. And so, yeah, the Nissan, not when something goes bad electronically on the Nissan, then it affects other things, such as we're driving down the road, especially with Connie. As we're driving down the road, I don't mean this as a joke, but the collision lights come on, meaning be careful. There's an accident about to happen to you, either in the front or in the back or something like that, and it's not. It's just a false triggering of that alarm system. And then it makes the car kind of hesitate a little. It's a joke of a car. Wish we hadn't bought it. Wish I spent a little extra money on maybe a better car. I almost said American-made car. They're probably made in America with just garbage parts from another country. Maybe that's what it is. Man, I don't know. But it's just very irritating. You guys can correct me on parts and stuff like that. But it used to be in the old days, you could, I'm going to go that route. You could fix your carburetor. You could fix you could literally do everything. You pull the motor and put a brand new motor in, tranny in, a new clutch system. You could do it all yourself if you wanted to. And now it's a joke on how they rape you over on the purchase, and then they rape you over through the parts throughout the years. It's disgusting. That's one regretful thing. And then the second one was months ago, we bought a new television. I should say Michelle and Connie bought a television, and I don't even remember. I wasn't going to do it. They were going to do it, and I said, one thing that I've learned is, don't get a Google TV. Okay. And so, and we've had Roku, and you know what? We have never, ever had a problem with a Roku TV. Now, you might had to, after a while, it'll go out. Can't even remember what happened, but they go out, and then we pass them along and stuff like that. And we've always enjoyed it. But tell you, they never last as long as the old televisions did. The kind that sat on the floor, or the old big monster TVs, those lasted a long time. I mean, I had a 19-inch for a very long time when we were first married, but now we're into multiple years. But anyways, with that, of a TV, we went to Best Buy and we had a savings thing, and then we found the TV was on sale, and so we were looking at a Roku and a TCL. The TCL, they kind of equaled in the things that you could do, and but the TCL was cheaper, and so we bought the TCL, and we have regretted almost every moment of it. It is a Google TV. It takes forever. It's like remember the old compact computers in the 90s? That's what you have to do. You have to wait for your TV to boot up. It's a joke. You can't just turn it on and click to the even if you're a streamer and you want to stream this or stream that or app this or app that. Usually you could go and just app it, boom, start watching your show. No, you have to wait for Google to turn your Wi-Fi off on the TV, then turn it back on, and it tells you all this in the corner. You have lost internet. You have gained your internet. And then on top of that, it's got to do a cycle through letting you know it's Google TV, and I'm not even going to go conspiracy where they say those TVs will watch you watching them. And when you're not watching, they're watching you. I'm not going to even go into that conspiracy of it because I just want to watch television. And so it gets into a stuck loop. I've looked up on the internet I've looked on Google. I'm just kidding. I've looked up trying to find videos to where I can find out, is there a way to fix this thing where it's just looping, and, I factory reset it twice. And then that's a job, because after you factory reset it, Google wants you to put everything back on it a certain way. And it is an absolute saving. Whatever we saved on it was not worth it. And so, hey, if you guys have these things out there, woohoo, and you're all happy, good for you. You will not change my mind because it did not work for me. And so if it don't work for me, I boot you out the door. We can't wait for, in fact, Connie's already talking about, hey, you know what? We're almost done with the payment on that stupid car. Let's get a better car. And even though it's like 4 or 5 more years of payments, I'm like, you know what? We probably could have even saved if we just, our van had broke down, and it's like, okay, let's get something. And you know what? Shopping, that's never the best way to shop, because you'll never get a good product with a good price because you didn't have enough time to shop around for it. And that's what happened to us. And so I would love to hear your stories on how much you regret of a purchase of anything. Now, there's some things that I have purchased, and I am so happy I made that purchase. I still have Mattel electronics. And so, yes, made from I still have that. And we still have a Wii, and we still have PlayStation 3, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64. Some things do last that were made earlier on, and they are well built. And nowadays, now that they're making stuff, they're making junk, so you have to turn around and buy more junk. And so I would love to know what you have regretted purchasing. And you know what? And if you want to throw a good side into this whole thing, tell me the best things you've purchased that you've really enjoyed having. You know what, for me? Clothes, blue jeans and t-shirts. Man, those things last for, I wear clothes. I still have clothes from the 90s that I can still wear. And so it's just some stuff that I'm happy. Then I was thinking to myself, there's some things I couldn't wear even if I still had it. I had it. My friends from Shape Belgium would know. I had a t-shirt that said, "Save an alligator, shoot a preppy." I'm sure today's society will be so offended that I would never be allowed to wear that t-shirt in school for sure, but then needless to say, someplace else. But you know what? That was a joke shirt, just so everyone knows. And I don't even own a gun. So, hey, that's that. What's the things you've regretted in your purchases? or what's the best thing you ever had? And I would love to just read your even post a picture of what it is. That would be great too. I love that kind of interaction. So, hey, it's been good talking with you for episode 208, cats, TVs and cars. And so let me just get to my notes. So, oh man, there we go. All right, it is Wednesday, and you know what? There's some Bible studies going on, and I hope you can connect with one. If you can't, we do have some here, plus our Sunday service at 10:45 on Sunday out here on the Pacific Coast. You can see us on Facebook, or you can see us at culvercitychurchofgod.org. We're live 10:45 with those. If you can't join us, which I would love, but check out a church near you, especially a Bible-believing church near you, and be with some friends, laugh together, eat together, meet some new friends, pray together, especially pray for some buddies that have some burdens, okay? And always be that loving human factor at church. And I will see you next Wednesday on, let me get down to it. I'll see you next Wednesday on, I'm clicking the wrong things. I'll see you next Wednesday. Did I say Tuesday? Next Wednesday on Hello Again Wednesday.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of Hello Again Wednesday with Brent Miller. Each Wednesday you can join in as a special guest. Answer along with the question of the day. Listen to life stories. Follow him on Spotify or your favorite podcast platform, on Facebook, or his YouTube channel Brent Miller What's on His Mind. Please join him next Wednesday for another episode.